Hello Western Oregon sports fans, and welcome back for this preview edition of Wolves Weekly. Joining me today in studio again, we have head coach Brad Saindon.
Hi Danny.
I want to talk to you a little bit about this week, which you guys only have one match because it's your travel partner week. You guys are going to face St. Martin's, which is another one of your rivals a little bit in a lot of the Western Oregon sports. I would like to cut over and talk to Megan Triggs to start off with this one, who actually comes up from Olympia, Washington. Megan, how are you doing today?
Hey Danny.
Talk to me a little bit about just some of the keys you guys have going forward as you guys face the Saints in Lacey, Washington this weekend.
In Olympia, we just have to stay strong on defense. We got to keep doing well with our passing, stay strong with our serves, and our offense just has to keep chugging like they always have and just how they've been doing.
Fantastic. What are some of the steps you guys have going forward? This match will mark the halfway point of the GNAC season for you guys. Do you guys feel that you've improved as a team, and what are some of the maybe other areas of improvement that you guys are looking to shore up as you guys move forward in the second half of the GNAC season?
Well, I feel like we've all improved really well. We've come together really well. Whenever you add new freshmen into the group, it's always kind of just a guess to see if we're going to come together or not. And with Les Linnett starting setter, she's only a freshman, and she blended really well into our group. And so everybody, I think, blended really well together and brought that onto the court, not just as a team, but individual skills-wise too.
I'd like to talk to you a little bit. The defense maybe doesn't always get the credibility it deserves. People always look at the assists and the kills and things like that. Do you guys take a lot of pride as a team in really being able to dig the ball and have that defensive and not let the other team have easy opportunities to kill the ball?
I feel like we have a lot of pride in our defense. We have a really strong back row, and whenever just somebody makes an all-out dive to get a ball and it's a great up, everybody just gets really into it, and it almost feels like it pumps more just energy onto the court. So.
Do you feel that then that the defense is really helping push the offense recently, which, as we mentioned on the recap edition, the offense has really seemed to come together these last two matches?
I feel like the more balls you get up, the more opportunities our hitters are given to kill the ball. So I feel as though when we're doing our job, it's just a lot easier for our outside hitters, and it makes it easier on the setter to be able to get the ball to the outside hitters. So they all kind of flow in as one.
Fantastic. I think that's one thing that maybe you don't recognize quite as much in volleyball. People see maybe a transition in basketball where you got to get a rebound and push it forward or something like that. But as you mentioned in the recap edition, it is just so important to pass the ball very well from that very first time you touch it.
Yeah, I think we're becoming a very difficult team to put the ball on the floor against. So it's partly due to our really good serving, partly because of our blocking, and partly because of our back row defense, and all three of those parts play a big role in that. But we're doing really well in that. I think that's an area we can still get better. We still have half of the conference matches left, so there's certainly time to improve on what we're doing.
Right now, as you talk about half the matches left, you guys are 1.5 games back of three teams. Three teams are sitting up there right now. SPU, Western Washington, and Alaska Anchorage are all at 6-1. You guys have played one extra GNAC match than them all, and you guys are sitting at 5-3. Just talk to me a little bit how the conference is shaping out and some of the keys you need going forward.
Well, we're starting to see how the conference is going to be kind of structured at the end of the year. Our goal is to get in the top 3 at least, and hopefully the top 2. We still get to play all the teams that are ahead of us. We're looking forward to that because we're playing well enough right now that we can beat any of those teams. But we also got to take care of the business with the teams that are below us. So I like where we're at. We dropped one match we dropped 2 matches really that I thought were very unfortunate losses, but that's all behind us and we have to build from where we are. But I think we're right in the middle of this thing. We're no way are we out of the hunt. As
you mentioned, dropping one of those matches that maybe you could have had was the Western Washington one. How do you make sure that you don't look past St. Martin's to that one, which will be your next match next Thursday?
Well, I like this week a lot. We only have one opponent. We got a whole week of training. The travel is simpler. We go out and come back on Saturday. All of our players can go to class all week. We just have extra time. I can watch a little more video, and I can watch video with my players, and it's really a good week. There's some stuff that we want to work on leading into St. Martin's, but also next week we play at Western Washington, which is going to go a long way to determining how we finish up. So not that we're looking past St. Martin's in any way. St. Martin's is a very good team. way better than they've been in the past. But I don't think I or my team is looking past St. Martin's. Hopefully we've learned that lesson.
Fantastic. Well, Brad, thank you for joining us. And thank you very much to Megan Triggs for joining us in studio today. And thank you all for watching this edition of Wolves Weekly.